Hello and welcome to CNBC-TV18 Weekender. I'm Shruti Mishra. My guest today is an ace trendsetter in the business of fashion. Known for his excellent construction, design and finish, he's not only mastered the art of designing clothes for movies and celebs, but is also plunged into the other sectors of the industry and is truly designing for the masses. He does boudoir, clubwear, home furnishings, accessories, and is also the first Indian designer to launch a fragrance. Well, you guessed it right. I'm talking about Rocky Star, or Rocky S as he's fondly called. I'm at the Sahara Star Hotel in Mumbai, where Rocky S is about to showcase his collection. So let's go inside and meet him. Thank you so much for bringing us here. Let me trace back your journey. You were a commerce graduate. You then moved on, took a formal training from the JD Institute of Fashion Designing, then worked at a departmental store called Rupam for about 3 years.
Yes.
You know, how was the experience and when did you make your coming into the film industry?
Well, I think that point was very difficult time for me because I was very confused. I didn't know what I wanted to get into. So I was doing commerce, thinking that, you know, my family is from a business background, a Marwari family. So I thought I'll join the business with them. And at the same time, I had this whole personality which wanted to create something great.
How did that personality come
out?
Like,
was there from the childhood because I wanted to wear new clothes every day.
Okay.
And I was fascinated by this whole, you know, clothes, the cinema, the whole glamour aspect. I used to love sketching. And, you know, I think from the beginning, I was inclined towards, you know, creating something new. Even when I was in college, you know, I used to suggest to people, you know, wear this with this, wear this with this. And then I realized, you know, this is something which is not anything to do with what my family is all about or what the thing I'm studying. So I said, let me try JDIFT, you know, because there was an ad in the newspaper and like, you know, okay, let me try.
Okay.
So I was doing that course while I'm doing BCom. And then I realized that, you know, this is what I'm passionate about.
All right. And, you know, like you said, you come from a family of working professionals. Your dad was, I believe, a CA. How difficult...
And both my elder brothers were CAs.
Yes, CA. So how difficult was it to convince your family? Because, you know, fashion designer wasn't even considered a profession back then.
For a man, it was very difficult because, first of all, that's why it was a very confusing and difficult part, more than anything else, to explain to the family what I wanted to be. I mean, they thought I would become a tailor and I would get into stitching garments and things like that. They never understood the fact that, you know, it can turn into a business.
So did they just give up?
No, I fought for it. Okay. I actually fought my way to join. Like, I took a job at Rupam. They could not understand why you, like, working for 2,000 rupees a month.
Correct.
Kind of a thing. But I wanted to learn. I wanted to explore this whole business of fashion. And slowly when they, you know, when I started working with actors, that's when they realized, you know, my name was coming in newspaper and, you know, people were talking, oh, Akshay Kumar is wearing Rocky S's clothes. And, you know, things, so they started realizing, okay, this is not something which is like you can take it lightly.
You designed Akshay Kumar and that was it, you know, producers started noticing you. So would you say that your initial start into the film industry was kind of easy, or were you lucky that you got this instant fame?
It was a fluke. Actually, I was doing a photo shoot with Manisha Koirala for Rupam.
Okay.
And then she really liked the clothes and she's like, you know, can you do my film? I'm like, yeah, how difficult a film will be, you know, just give the clothes and that's about it. All you know that it was the most horrific time for me to start with because I had no clue about the timings. They would call in the night and they would want the outfits tomorrow. I didn't know, you know, how to do clothes which were outlandish and, you know, garish for songs.
Heavy embellishment.
And I didn't know, you know, to run around for payments because the producers would not pay on time. I had no clue how to, but, you know, I got into it. I'm a person who likes challenges. So it was a challenge for me to, you know, overgrow that. It took time. From Manisha, then I met Akshay Kumar, then I met Shilpa Shetty, then Ravina Tandon. So there was no looking back and there was no time for me to spare. It was just a roller coaster ride which I was riding and I had to just work on it. At one point, I was handling like 6 to 7 movies at every day.
Okay.
So I was running from one set to meet Ravina. Next set, I was giving fittings to Akshay Kumar. Third, I was running. So it was like, it was fun. It was a lot of experience, you know. I feel if you can work in the film industry, you can work anywhere.
Anywhere, all right. Now, you know, now after establishing yourself in the film industry, you kind of decided to branch out and try the commercial aspect of the trade. You know, you opened your boutique, lifestyle store, partnerships you've collaborated with Shopper Stop. Tell us about that, and why did you decide to choose Shopper Stop?
You know, I actually wanted to be a fashion designer rather than be a stylist for a movie. That was like just by fluke I got into it. I could never get out of it. I mean, believe you me, I've done 350 movies. But at one point I realized, listen, this is not what I want to do. I want to grow much beyond that. I wanted to experience fashion, design. I wanted people to wear my clothes, normal people. And I think after a few years of being in Bollywood, I realized, listen, now I have to start my label. So I started Rocky S.
Correct.
And a small store at Juhu, contemporary westernized clothes, which people really appreciated. Of course, I was getting a lot of brand awareness with the actors, and people were liking the fact that I was styling actors, and we are making clothes for them too. But journey's been pretty long. It's 23 years. I mean, today I have a label called Rocky Star, which is a very high-end label, and then at the same time I have a label called RS by Rocky Star. So we sell in like almost 60 stores all across Shopper Stop. And the width of the clothing line is pretty vast. We have denim wear, we have formals, we have casual wear, we have kids wear, Indian wear, accessories from shoes, bags, jewelry, the
pretty
works.
much done everything.
I mean, believe you me, it's, you know, it's fashion at affordable price, so everything is below 2,000 rupees.
That is what attracted you to Shopper Stop, that you were given this platform where you were doing this high-end wear, pret, couture and all of that, and now you're designing for the masses.
No,
was that like a...
I wanted to reach out to more people. I mean, that was from the beginning, you know, I wanted to reach out to as many people. And I feel I've not even achieved 5% of what I want to achieve. So the idea is to be everywhere.
All right. You are pretty much everywhere, and it's not unusual to see these fresh-faced harlots, you know, at red carpets in a Rocky S outfit. You know, how do you manage that? How do you manage that the choice of every new entrant is a Rocky S outfit?
Well, you know, now it's not very difficult. You know, we have our stores. There are so many stylists who come to the store, they pick up clothes and they make the actors wear it. But, you know, Bollywood is quite a cake for me now. Cakewalk, because, you know, after 350 movies, you know the deal, how to work with the actors, how to see if their moods are okay or not. You know, what kind of budget to give the producers, and it's just...
And I'm just curious to know, you know, you design for so many actors and actresses. Do they complain, oh, her outfit is better than mine, or the actor complains? Do you get all of that?
They are a little insecure lot, I must say that. But, you know, you always have to tell them, this is made specially for you. So it's always nice. It's always nice to boost their ego. You know, the most challenging film I've just recently done is called Robot Part 2. It was quite challenging for me because it took 2 years to complete, first of all. And it had a certain vision which the director had. And he's such a brilliant director, Shankar sir. And, you know, to come to his expectation was something which I really worked hard.
And you were designing what, Rajnikant?
Rajnikant, Akshay Kumar, Amy Jackson. So, you know, we just almost finished the film after 2 years, and I'm really excited for that movie to release.
All right, on that note, it's time for a short break, but don't go anywhere as we continue to trace Rocky Star's journey. Stay tuned.
CNBC-TV18 Weekender.